And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Three. Cowboy 80.
On play action, here's Dart. And incomplete to open things up.
Intended for Wardale Robinson.
This going to throw out him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Check.
Now Dart. Now they go screen. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Set. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Take go.
Looking to throw, Dart. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Jackson Dart.
Dante Fowler.
A loss of 9
in
yards.
there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt
On is
formation
Jamie
for the
Gillen to punt
Giants.
this one away. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Six.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Brian Burns.
No gain on the play there. Second
no gain
down.
on the play. 2nd and
Looked like
10.
he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
18 Cardinal. Cowboy.
Here's Milton. Drops it to Blue. Complete. Caught a gain of a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up
As a
3rd
defense, you're
down
more
and
balanced
9.
when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Ready. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let go.
Milton. That is caught. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the... down conversion.
Of 20.
Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Here we go. Set. 60, 70,
To throw is Milton. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of
That's
7.
good. The completion
Brings
there
up
for 7
second
yards.
And 3.
And it'll be second down.
39-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 60, 70 Timber. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Now Milton. On the outright, it's Lamb with the ground. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Gain of 10 yards.
Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
Get it. Hawk 70.
To throw, it's Milton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. And a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Ready.
On first down, it's Blue. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Brings up second and 2.
Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
Here we go. Mustang 19. 79.
Here's Milton now to throw. And he just choked him from out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Milton. Find the open man. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on third and 2. Only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on third down, in particular not letting third and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on first and second down as well to get to third and manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, first and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
It's going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on first and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Cup 19. Cup.
Second and 4. And they're going to get it. That 16-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Okay,
a big
ready?
play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Play action. Milton. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Cavante Turpin. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
On for the extra point.
Landon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Giants 0. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Second and 10.
18, Pioneer. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready?
To throw now, Dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Set. Like it. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready?
On play action, here's Dart. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. Catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On the set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, I can set the tone for the game for them.
A gain of 17
successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's got a man. That's 8 yards. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Cup 19, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. At the 38.
A 9-yard loss.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Ready, set.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Let go.
Back to throw. Milton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Milton's pass. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
It's a gain of 15
that was yardage that they needed there after the sack
down.
on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun on third down. Milton. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Milton's pass.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
A 2-yard
2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that one not returnable now by a long stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And it's space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Throwing his dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Theo Johnson.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Play action now. Dart. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
A gain of 9 yards.
Let's go.
First down, Giants.
70 Lions.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
To throw, Dart.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or
too shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
At the 31-yard line.
It'll go as a gain of 4
yards on the pickup.
And it's second down.
2nd and 6.
Another run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll take it up for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Gano the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Cowboys 10, Giants 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. It across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
70 Ranger. Ready.
2nd and 5. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and he goes for a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Set.
Now a shotgun snap as he'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
19, Tiger, 19. Buffalo, 18. Check out.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he stopped immediately there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
No gain on the play.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set up. Cougar 19. Set up.
Throwing his dart. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
13 yards
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. And 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
Dart. That's complete to Robinson.
Dart's pass.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cowboys' 14-yard line.
Dart looking to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Yards on the
now
play.
a timeout.
And
7 seconds left in the first half.
1st and goal, Giants.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk, go!
Here's Dart. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Scalaboo.
New York.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The extra point.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
14. Cowboys 10. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's go.
1 second, all that remains.
Warrior 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
The final shot before break. Milton on the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Some run going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
at their own 20-yard line.
Ready,
The
set.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 18, turn 19.
Here's Milton. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set in the red zone at 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rebels, 18 Rebels.
Dart going to look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
7.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Set. 19 tight. Viking 18. Set go.
Throwing, Dart. And he goes. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again.
19,
if you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Ready.
They begin with the carry for their own. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready. Viking 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
To throw is Milton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Go! Kevin Warrior, 70, 19, Pioneer.
Now Milton. And that was incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Here's Brian Anger now.
Brian
As
Anger
his first
in
punt will come from
formation for the
inside his own
Cowboys.
end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. What a strong 10. And it'll be Giant football, first and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Head to 60. Head check. Go. Check.
Play action. Now Dart.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Dart's pass.
Just a gain of a couple there.
44.
And that will bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
39-yard line.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Head to 60.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right past the
Officially
line of
no
scrimmage.
gain on the play, and
No
they're left
gain
with a
on the
third and
play.
8.
And it's
Tried to get the
third
edge there.
down.
The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Here now a third down and 8.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Dart.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Jair Elam makes a pick.
And it will be set out now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Javante Turpin,
His second touchdown of the night.
and the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter
The
lead.
kicker on for the point after.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 17. Giants 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off
So
for
after the
Cowboys.
touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely
The
not in the
Giants
landing
take over
zone. In fact,
first
it's
and
over the
10
back line.
at their
So
own
this is going to come out to the
35-yard line.
35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll go play action here with Dart.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
Complete to
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Don't blow 18.
To the air. Dart. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean pull.
No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
60 back. Wrap all 80. 18. Right here. Check go.
Here's Dart. Cleaned it out left to Downs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
4 yards.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have been dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
No gain
on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the 45-yard line.
Warriors, set. Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 run. 18 run.
Play fake, and here's Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10
We have seen
at the
big plays
15-yard
from
line.
both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 4.
Short completion, just 4 yards.
And 9.
And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Dart. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
For the Giants field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Ready.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time they were looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
It's a game of 18.
It's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Panther 11.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get it. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger. Hut.
To throw, it's Milton. Drops it to Blue, complete.
Milton,
so he stopped for no gain. And
Blue.
it'll bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Viking 18. Cougar 19.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Milton. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
For his wideout.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They return from the 6. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Here's Dart. Johnson's going to complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35-yard line. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Crossing route catch made by Johnson. Look at the big fella go. And he will take it in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Gano on for the extra point.
For the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Giants 24, Cowboys 17. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
60 Eagles.
To throw now, Dart. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Skidmore. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Gano the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Cowboys 17. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Eight that time.
8 yards
and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Milton. Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
On the deep ball.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Milton now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Again, he'll drop the throw. Open man to tight end Luke Schoonmaker. Third and 2.
Schoonmaker.
That's it. He'll change things around before the snap.
3rd and 2.
Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39
yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
19
Another big
yards.
gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Cowboys,
Good yardage on the
down.
completion there. And when they look at the
First and 10
scoreboard,
at
they
the
do
20-yard
understand
line.
a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
70 Rangers, 70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Milton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here we go.
Will line up for the two-point
They'll
conversion.
look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
18, come on, set. Hawk 70, 79 Broncos.
Now Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
70 Lions. Let's go.
We'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have the Giants first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
A 7-yard
Now a
gain.
timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
First down.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll be taken down at the 48. They'll pick up with 2 yards.
Tackle made at his
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
Brings up
And as the two
second
teams
and
talk it
7.
over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Panther 6, Dragon 60. Check out.
To throw, Dart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
A gain
yards.
there of 21 yards.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Second and 12.
So when your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers, we're going to quick slant or something like that.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
When you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. And the Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.